Damn. Make sure I get that shit right, man. Sure, get that shit right. What's going on with the people? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Right. Yeah, man. We about to go ahead and get right into it. Oh, shit down. Start wilding. Yo, Ray, mate. What up, man? Hopefully everything's sounding good. Hopefully everything hear me and everything. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Go TV Live. We here. About to go ahead and get right into the shits, man. I know it's a little later than usual. We don't go and get right into it. I already see the super fight card is out finally. None of that fake shit. We got the authentic card out now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was going crazy over other shit. Niggas was going crazy over other shit, man. But we got the authentic one here. Saying this shit was actually the first card that I seen when the shit dropped was actually fire, and it's the same thing minus a battle. Right into post this shit out. Chilling right now. That's what's shit out there. This shit out there, man. But yeah, man, I was observing the face-off between Hollow and Nitty. It's funny because right when I was watching that, so I was when they actually was dropping this. This is dope. I'm gonna be honest. On paper, this is by far the best super fight card by far. There's a lot of different shit on to talk about. Not going. I ain't gonna lie. There's certain matchups I probably would have never even thought of, never even asked about. Never. Sure, never would have asked about it. But I'm saying I feel like it's some dope shit. So the fake card was right. To a point, I think it was every matchup was pretty much on point outside of like I think it was like Coffee and Hustle was like the only one that wasn't really on point. But I feel like everything else from what I can remember, you know, what I remember, point. This shit. Boom. There we go. Make sure that shit right. You said this card better than Gnome? Better than Gnome. What was, hold on, Gnome? I don't know. Yeah, B.DNA was fire. What else is on Gnome? Gnome was kind of heavy. Real sick and Danny was a letdown, but I think that was like one of the only letdowns for real. Yeah, I'd have to see the Gnome card. Let me see. Do I have it? I'm about to pull that shit. If I have it, I'm gonna pull that shit up. I'm trying to think about all the Gnome battles, man. Obviously, you had Geechee, Gotti and Nitty. You had Tay Rock, Chilla. Oh no. I don't know. Maybe on. I don't know. I don't know that it could be a debate. It could be a debate for sure. I do like what they put on here. They got the T Top and Swamp battle finally rescheduled, put up on here. You got the return to URL ahead ice. The Chess and K Chaos one is the one that's like throwing me. Said Castro Mike P was cool. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. On paper, you probably could have an argument. Now we got to see how these battles turn out. We got to see how these battles actually. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got to find that out first. We got to find that out first. Right. But outside of that, I mean, everything else to me personally was looking pretty dope. So I didn't have too much of a complaint with the card, to be honest. So super fight You got Chess, Kid Chaos, Ace Amin Cortez, Head Ice Av, Arsenal Real Sick, T Top Swamp, Main Event, Rum Nitty vs. Hollow. Card's actually pretty fire to me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Pretty fire to me. I actually like it. Actually, outside of the Nitty and Hollow, obviously the T Top Swamp is what I'm looking forward to. I want to see. I ain't gonna lie. I see a mean 30 on there. I'm not. We gonna have to get right to it. Fuck the pleasantries. I see a mean 30 piece in the future. I see a disgusting 30 piece in the future. That Head Ice versus Av battle. That Head Ice versus Av battle. I'm sorry, y'all. There ain't no way. There ain't no way I could give Head Ice a round in that one. I can't give him a round versus Av. Av is about to destroy this dude. Like, to me, I think that's gonna get disgusting. I think that's gonna be a disgusting 30. The matchup, bro, I just feel like the matchup is not in his favor. The name flips we gonna hear is already gonna be crazy. I don't know. I gotta see. I just cannot see a scenario. I've seen Head Ice versus punching ass dudes, and he done got cooked. He got cooked every time I seen him battle somebody who really punched. So I don't know. I'd have to really see what's going on with that one. But I got that being a mean 30. The Chess and Kid Chaos, that's kind of a weird matchup. Like, on potential, I guess I could see where they're going with it, because Chess wasn't bad versus Loso. He's actually pretty dope versus Loso. I think he was pretty dope versus Loso. I didn't really have a problem for real with his matchup versus Loso. I do think there is a lot of people in the culture who put extras on that battle, on that Chess and Loso. I feel like there are some people who put extras on that. But you said West Coast got no love for the Wolf. It's not about not having love for the Wolf. It's just we calling it like we see it, bro. Like, when he battled Big K, that's like one of the best Head Ice performances I ever seen. Big K cleared him. He battled Geechee. Geechee 30'd him. Like, and these is punchers. Like, I'm just saying, like, bar for bar, especially on this caffeine shit, man, you can't really it's math, bro. You gotta really level the playing field, man. I don't know if his style, I don't know. I gotta see it. But I think that's gonna be a 30. I think the Av Head Ice, I think that's gonna be I got love for him though. I fuck with him, but just being honest, I just do not see a scenario in which Head Ice beats Av. I can't, like, if you were to ask me, like, everybody up on here, like, what would be the biggest upset? To me, the biggest upset is Head Ice beating Av. That'd be the biggest upset on it. Like, I'll be like, damn, he actually won that. That'd be the craziest thing on the whole card, honestly, to me. But outside of that, every other battle I feel like is pretty balanced. I do have some people that I feel like is gonna win when they battle's pretty clear as well. But nothing on the 30 side of the game. Like, Chess and Kid Chaos, it's an interesting battle. I hope y'all got time limits for this battle too, because you don't put no time limits on this battle, bro. They gonna rap for like 10 minutes apiece. They gonna rap like 10 minutes apiece with that. It's a solid battle. It's not something that I think I would have thought about before, but it's a solid matchup to me. I got I know I fuck with Kid Chaos, man. I like what Kid Chaos do. But I'm gonna go with Chess. I'm gonna go Chess. I don't know what it is with Chess, but it's like, even like, they put a lot of extras with the Loso battle, granted, they did. But at the same time, I don't know why battle rap made it to where, like, Chess, because like 2019, Chess was looked at as super top tier. He's battling versus Hollow and Lux in a 2-on-2. He's wilding all, like, it's almost like people just forgot. I don't know what happened. Like, you battle K Shine and they just made that battle like that's who he is, and I just don't understand battle rap, how they just like turn that quickly against Chess, where it's almost like he don't really have that same kind of stock right now. I think Chess is still one of them dudes. You know, I think Chess is gonna get busy. He's gonna get busy for sure. So I'm gonna go chest in that one 2-1. I'm gonna go chest 2-1. Said chest chokes a lot. I mean, did he choke versus Loso? I mean, y'all keep saying he chokes a lot, but it's like I go through a lot of his the last couple. He ain't been choking. Now, whether or not you got him winning battles, that's a different topic. But choking him, I don't think he ain't really been doing that often for real to even have that narrative still out there like that. In my opinion, he ain't been out there. He ain't been choking like that. He hasn't been. You know, the result of the battle you can go ahead and talk about. Like, I think the Loso battle was more debatable than what people were making it. I felt like the conversation was more that Chess just kind of clearly won that. I thought it was more debatable. Like almost like a preference, but I'm not mad at niggas who had it the other way around. I'm not mad. But yeah, I got Chess in that one. Ace Amin, Cortez. I think this is gonna be a dope ass rap battle, like just purely rapping, the lyricism. I feel like this is gonna be a dope ass clash. It's gonna be dope. I fuck with it. I got Ace though, man. I think Ace has been leveling up this year. The John shit was powerful to me. I love what he did versus John. And obviously Cortez is one of the battle rappers who we could put as like comeback battler of the year. Like he got that kind of year going for himself right now. So he's having a very strong year as well. I mean, he's having a strong year as well. But I like what Ace been doing. I like what Ace Amin been doing so far. You know what I'm saying, this year with the John shot. I like what I've seen with that one. Cortez, obviously, the tournament. I'm going to go Ace in that one 2-1. I got Ace in that one 2-1. Nothing crazy. Cortez definitely not somebody who's just going to go out there and just get killed like that. You know what I'm saying? The Rum Nitty battle, you just ran into somebody who was meant to go to the finals, bro. You ran into Nitty. That's what that was. But I think that this will be a much more competitive battle than that one was. We'll go Ace 2-1. The Av Ed Ice, I already told you, I got Av with a 30. I don't think I'm not gonna call it a body bag, but any version of a 30. Whatever kind of 30 you want to describe it as, go ahead. I just don't see the scenario where Head Ice wins. Not only just wins, but I'm trying to figure out like giving him a round. Like maybe nostalgia, maybe. But and it's not to say that he's not gonna be fire. Like he'll be fire, but I've seen you be fire versus like you was fire versus Big Cat. I always go back to that battle because I feel like that's his best performance. Fire. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So what I've seen from him with punches, man, it's just, and you giving somebody whose name flips and somebody who punched the way that Av do, and Av can talk as well. You know what I'm saying? Like he just does different shit, man. Yeah, I got that being a 30. You said you got Head Ice with the upset. Head Ice with an upset. Listen, man. If Head Ice win this battle, that would be the biggest upset of the year so far. I won't. That'll be one of the biggest upsets of the year. That'll be one of them. Again, Head Ice is dope. Not saying that Head Ice is not dope. He's dope. He be doing the shit. Legend. All of that. The matchup to me just is not in his favor. I feel like he'd do better versus somebody who just angle or somebody who doesn't punch as much. Like I feel like the matchup style wise is just not in his favor. Yeah, I mean, like it's just not in his favor for real. I watched you versus prominent punchers before, dudes who really bar up. I watched you versus them, and it don't look the same way. Now he does better against people who don't really punch as much. He does a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Say him why? That's the New York pick. That's the New York pick. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. Shout out to NY. I'm not mad at the New York pick. I'm not mad at it because you know I got Western picks all the time. You know I always got Western picks over here, so I'm not mad at shit. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. But yeah, I got having that one. Arsenal real sick. Arsenal real sick. It's actually a fire battle. Like it's kind of almost like it had to happen. Like this is almost like like you from Jersey. This is the best battle rapper from Jersey ever. This is the legend of Jersey. It was inevitable. You have to battle Arsenal. Okay, this is like you've been doing your work. You've been killing shit. You've been doing your work, but now is the time where you prove. This is where you prove. This is where you get stamped. This is where you get stamped. You gotta battle Arsenal. This is where you get stamped at. This is the real test right here. This is the real test right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody watching up on the YouTube. If y'all can make it, them likes up for your boy one time. If you have not already, go ahead and like the video for your boy one time. Appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, real sick. This is like his test. Not saying he hasn't had any tests before. Obviously, he's battled top flight competition already. But I just feel like that Jersey narrative. This is the first step. You had to battle somebody from out there. It was going to eventually happen. And who better than Arsenal's like that dude who a lot of up and comers they battle and see where they at. You know what I'm saying? Because when Arsenal shows up, bro, he's one of the best battle rappers you've ever seen. I think the Arsenal that showed up for Geechee, Arsenal that was showing up last year, I feel like that's the Arsenal we finna see. I feel like he's about to make a statement verse real sick. He not finna play around going in. He's not doing that. You about to see a game. Arsenal. Right? Real sick is an incredible rapper. His pen, I think his pen is obvious. I think his pen is better. He's been angling really well. But Arsenal just does so much shit, man. He does so much shit that you can't even like. He's one of them battle rappers that like you can break down the skill set. And you can say, oh, well, he don't really be bar for bar like that. It's just disrespect, and he don't have a crazy pen. I mean, you can say that, but for a dude to be the most viewed, for a dude to be putting in work as long as he has, and he sat down many a person in his career, gotta be able to do something. He one of them dudes where you watch him live or you watching him, you know what I'm saying, right then and there. It's certain shit that come into play. You could break down all the skill sets you want to, but it's certain shit that come into play once that battle actually starts. It's certain shit that come into play. It's certain shit. I ain't gonna lie, I really do fuck with real sick. I do. But I got Arsenal. I got Ars. I can see a scenario where Arsenal wins this battle live, and then on the watch back, when everybody go back and watch it again, once it officially drop, I can see a scenario where Real Sick wins that. So I think live Arsenal will get this shit. I think live Arsenal's gonna get it. But I feel like once it drops, I feel like that's where an argument will be made for Real Sick winning the battle. When you go back and watch it, then that's how I at least am looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it. Right? You said Arsenal gonna turn. Hey, yo, chill out. Hey, chill out. He gonna turban check him, man. Chill out. Chill out. He gonna turban check the man. Chill out, man. But Arsenal is gonna do some wild shit. Sure, he gonna have so much disrespect. It's not even just the disrespect. It's just like, what are you gonna be able to say? Like, I don't know. People always say like, what can this person say? What can this person say? Like Arsenal, one of the people where every opponent he always has something different that he can go there with you, that he can say to you. It's a lot that he can go there with you on. I mean, T-Top and Swamp. This is a battle that I already had predicted months ago on the last card that it was on. I actually have a Swamp. I'm not gonna change my pick at all. I still got Swamp beating T-Top 2-1. You said Avon Ice, the biggest mismatch. Hey, look, I'm not the only one. Giovanni, you see, I'm not the only one. I'm telling y'all, man. On paper, that Head Ice versus Av battle, on paper, it's a mismatch. The style clash is just not in his favor. It's not in his favor, bro. It's just not. It's just not in his favor, man. I told you I gotta be in a 30. I'm not gonna say body bag because I respect head. Like I don't think like a body bag is certain shit that gotta come with that. Gotta be you can't be great or you can't be dope and get like you gotta body bag something different. I'm not gonna go that far, but 30. It's a 30. It was whether y'all want to say it's gentleman 30, gentlemanly 30, whatever kind of 30 y'all want to talk about. It's gonna be a 30 to me. It's gonna be the only round I really feel like he could like the round that I would give him is gonna be that first. That's the only round because I feel like the nostalgia, Ice is back. Okay, you getting, you know what I'm saying? You hearing the style. Most of the caffeine check gonna be hearing the style for the first time. Those of us who watch Head Ice's, you know what I'm saying, since we've been in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We done seen the OG for years. You know what I'm saying? From the old DVD era to that, we seen what Head Ice be doing. But I just the style, the it's just not in his favor, man. It's not. He said, go there. Hey. He said, go there. Hey, man, I'm trying not to go there with it. I'm trying not to, man. I think I might have to. Because it's a wild. That's wild. I really might have to. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for him. I was just gonna call it a 30. I don't know. He said you didn't think Reed was gonna beat Rum. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, man. Reed's style. Okay, if you put Reed versus Av, I could actually see a scenario where Reed could, you know, not only just win around, but because his style, it's the style clash of it. Like to me, if you put Reed versus Head Ice, Reed gonna 30 Head Ice. You put Reed versus Ice, he winning that. I'm telling you, he gonna win that. I'm about to watch a battle of one of these too. I gotta watch something while we here. I'm looking at some of these matches. I definitely want to watch one of these battles. But yeah, a lot of people didn't think it was gonna happen because we hadn't seen Reed Dollaz really turn up and be that way. However, we had seen Reed go in there. He won versus T-Rex. He had a debatable versus Chess. Like, we seen Reed at least, like, even the Sue Surf battle, like, I have him losing the Surf. In the volume, he definitely lost the Surf, but he was good in there. So it wasn't like this was somebody who, oh, he's just not capable. He can't, you know what I'm saying? He don't have, like, no. We seen that he was getting better, right? And it was the perfect storm when he battled Nitty. I mean, and the other thing too, Reed Dollaz got to answer every single round. Got to go second. That plays a big part. Because when you go on the app right now, I think the app has Nitty winning. Like when you go back, it's a debatable, but live, we was just like, what the fuck? We couldn't believe this shit. We could not believe this shit. Yes, the material. I'm telling y'all, like, Reed material don't be bad. And like Reed has really found, like, I feel like Reed, he's tapped into like that balance of knowing when to turn up and when to start. Like he's found that balance as he keeps going. He's found that balance. Right? And Head Ice, again, what Head Ice does is dope. He be talking, but it's just the bars, bruh. It's the bars, man. Like, Av not gonna be taking too many bars. He's like, bro, the matchup just not there. Nah, I don't think Ice trash it up, bro. I'm telling you, okay, I'm gonna be on that Big K battle because I use that as a reference. I used to always tell people, nah, Head Ice won that battle. Even though I knew he ain't win the fucking battle. Even though it was clear as fucking day, Head Ice didn't win that battle. That used to be the one battle I just would not let go of because I'm like, bro, the shit Ice was talking, he was cooking, he was wilding. I never wanted to let that, even though I know the result of the battle. Head Ice is dope. I watched Head Ice live when he got smoked by Geechee. I was there standing front row. When he battled Geechee, I was standing front row for that one. He was soul flying in Oakland. When he battled Geechee, his soul was flying in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's trash. I do not think Head Ice is trash. I think Head Ice is a legend. I think he's fire, dope, all of that, right? The matchup just not in his favor. Like, if you put the best Head Ice out there versus the best Av, I'm giving Av that every single time. Probably a 30 in that one too. I don't feel like, he gonna have to show me. This battle is gonna tell me whether he can really hang with this era of lyricism. Like, it's just not in his favor. To me, it's just not gonna be in his favor. That's just my personal opinion. He said, so Av versus Jada Nightwing was crazy. I actually fuck with that battle a lot. Like, I know, and see, that's the thing too, man. A lot of people was killing Jay because he choked in the first, but I felt like the last two, Jay was wilding in the last two versus Av. That actually turned out to be a close battle. I know Av ended up getting it by the percentage. You know what I'm saying? How I be looking at shit for like my power rankings. Like I say, if you get like 65% or more of a vote, that's clear. You know what I'm saying? If you get to the 65-35 and higher, the split for a battle, that's clear to me, right? Anything under 65, I can make it debatable. So Av got that, but I do feel like it was a competitive battle. I feel like you could make an argument for Jay. But Av, just in that battle, bro, like, he just showed consistency through all three. He did. And that's versus somebody who will actually punch. Like Jay, he get in there, he punch. He's very unorthodox. He can get to them haymakers. He can talk to you. Setups, his pin qualities up there. That's versus somebody who has this era's type of lyricism with other attributes as well. We talking about Head Ice, man. Like, he got a real old school kind of style. He got a real old school kind of style. Say he gonna make Av a pack. What? Hey, yo, man. He gonna make him a pack. Yeah, okay. You okay? All right. Don't do it. Nigga, New York gonna have a Head Ice pack out there after that battle. Stop playing. Head Ice gonna be a New York punching bag for that whole entire battle. He gonna be a New York punching bag. You stop playing. You niggas know what's finna happen. Only way it doesn't happen is Av come up in there unmotivated, not, you know what I'm saying? He's less than what he normally is. But he come in there as his usual stuff. Ain't no damn way he losing that battle. You crazy. Says it better than any Ice performance, Big K. Man! See, they be thinking it's hate, but it's like, bro, Head Ice is dope, but it's just matchups, bro. Like, you're not battling somebody who might land a bar every 4 to 6 lines. You're not battling somebody who might just have spend a lot of their round. Oh, I'm just building up. Like, you battling somebody who's gonna back to back you every 2 to 4. He's gonna have something there, and they gonna land. Them shits are going to land. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of battle, dog. Like, I just do not see it. Shout out to Head Ice. I know niggas thinking I'm killing Head Ice. Shout out to Ice. Woof. That's just not just a matchup, man. But getting off Head Ice, I don't want to keep killing the brother. But T-Top versus Swamp. I had Swamp for when the battle was originally booked. I'm not changing my mind on that. I still have Swamp 2-1 over T-Top. The Swamp this year, I like the way he been rapping. I love the way he been rapping this year. And I feel like that's going to play a major part in this battle, the elevation I've seen from him. I think it would. Because I think if this would have happened last year, probably would have had T-Top winning this one a little bit clear. But I don't have T-Top. I had Swamp winning this, man. I just feel like he's elevated. And T-Top, as dope as T-Top is, man, T-Top ain't really been winning battles like that recently. Keep it real, the only battle T-Top won this year was the Coffee shit, and that was by the vote. But when that battle dropped, even me, when I was watching, I had Coffee winning that shit. Like, T-Top, like, if you look at his last few battles, he really ain't won battles like that. He really ain't won, like, the Jack Boy shit, Coffee shit, in my opinion, the Beat-Eye shit from last year. Like, even the Easy shit, like, he ain't really been getting no dubs. He low-key on a major, he on a losing streak right now, like 4 or 5 battles, low-key. said me and Ledge gonna cover Born Legacy Northwest for sure. I'm actually gonna be doing a stream sometime this week before that too, either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm gonna definitely be doing a stream covering that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be doing something like that for the Northwest pretty soon. I was damn near almost about to do that shit tonight, but I figured, let me go ahead and roll that out properly. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna be talking about it on Friday. We gonna be talking about this super fight shit because I'm already knowing with me and Les gonna get into it about a few of these battles. I'm already knowing we gonna get into it about a few. The KOTD champion. I mean that's. But I don't think he's not beating nobody. He's not. Like, you know, he had a nice run. He had a dope run, but come on, like, come on, come on. He had his time. Like I'm trying not to. Come on, bro. KOTD champion. The champions right now, like Chilla, Real Deal, Saint to me should be the next dude to get a title shot. Like, there's too many people over there that I think would cook head out. Like, come on, bro, we're not doing it. You said we'll definitely agree about the head ice pack. Hilarious. Man. But yeah, and then the main event, Nitty versus Hollow. I'm conflicted about this battle, man. I'm really conflicted about Nitty versus Hollow. Because a part of me wants to just say, well, if we go by recent history and what niggas have done for us lately, Nitty gonna clear him. We just say, okay, Nitty gonna clear him. But, bro, Hollow is one of the greatest battle, like, bro, he's literally, you can still make an argument Hollow top 5 battle rapper ever. Like, if you look at his resume and his career, you really look at Hollow resume and his career. He lost to John, Danny, Math. I don't disagree with none of that. I think the only battle I've given him a win for, which doesn't really count because it was an all-star game, was the Loaded Hollows versus Gun Titles. That was the only one. I mean, all his one-on-one work. I think his last win to me was Arsenal. That's the last battle I seen him win was versus Arsenal. That's the last one. So, but if we going by recent history, Nitty clear. We not gonna play with that. Nitty been on a roll. He been wilding. But Hollow is so versatile, and he does everything. Like I don't think there's one thing where you say, oh, Hollow is the greatest at this one thing. Like, oh, he has the best pen. He's the best performer. But I think like if you were to do 2K overall like ratings and you were to look at Hollow, he's like, I'm talking about every single thing that you can do in battle rap. His lowest rating for any particular skill set would be like an 85. Most of it's gonna be like 90s. Like if you were to put this in a 2K overall kind of viewpoint, a lot of his pen in the 90s. Like he has a lot of shit that's that dope. High 80s. He's gonna have a lot of shit like that. Right? And that's the thing. Is that Hollow showing up? And Hollow, I watched the Faceoff, and Hollow was saying, "Nah, I'm here to be great. I'm trying to give y'all the greatest Hollow y'all ever seen." Like he's saying all the right things. Like I think he's gonna be very dope. And I also think him going into this battle being the underdog, the way he is, it's gonna play a part like that Reed shit did. Because a part of the reason Reed was looked at the way he was when he started rapping was we didn't have any expectation for him to win. So the fact that people have lowered the expectations in this battle for Hollow to the point where you are an overwhelming underdog in terms of the vote, I feel like that's gonna play a factor as well. Like Hollow just does a lot, man, a lot. And if he's locked in, locked in Hollow, ooh, this could be a classic. You said, nah, see, that's why I said if we're going by recent history, Nitty clear, there's nothing to talk about. But see, the difference is that to me, the difference is There's a version of Hollow that could beat Nitty. There's no version of Head Ice that's beating Av. Like, see, that's the difference between the two. There's a version of Hollow that I can say, yeah, I can see him winning versus Nitty. There's no version of Head Ice that could beat Av. That's the difference for me. Right? Like, cause you know who Hollow is. He has not been that Hollow. He hasn't been Eclipse Hollow. He hasn't been that. He has not. His recent work, I got Nitty winning. Like, I'm going to go in Nitty 2-1. I just can't jump out the window and say 30 because I definitely see a scenario where Hollow gets around. Easily. Oh, yeah. Hollow definitely the underdog. He's definitely the underdog. That's without question. He's for sure the underdog. The percentage, when I looked at it, I forgot who posted it, but I want to show you some love. It was on Twitter. I'm blanking on whose account that was. I want to show you some love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go on Twitter. You'll see it on the timeline, man. I'm blanking on who it was, but somebody had the poll up talking about who everybody had winning. And the percentage split was like 68-32. I think at one point it might have been something like 62 or 63, 38, 37. It was somewhere in that. It was like in like the low to mid 60 range, you know what I'm saying? In terms of Rum Nitty's percentage. It was somewhere in that range. There's an edge he has. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, man. Like I'm telling y'all, like I really feel like this is gonna be like as much as we gonna go by recent history. I'm telling y'all, this could be a classic because we know what Rum Nitty bringing for 3 rounds. This might be one of the best Rum Nitties we ever seen, and I'm telling y'all, man, Hollow it, bro. I'm gonna put it like this: if we took the very best Rum Nitty and put it against the very best Hollow, Hollow wins that battle. If we put the very best Rum Nitty versus the very best Hollow, I'm giving Hollow the edge on that because of all the shit that he does. I would give him the edge. That's the thing, though. Or is this going to be that scenario? So if we just basing it on what we recently seen, I got Nitty 2-1. I think Hollow can get around. Nitty, man, he been elevating with that pen, the punchline. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot he could do with your name. It's a lot that he could do. And Nitty's been like incorporating angles that aren't your conventional angles where you're setting up and just talking. He's incorporating angles within the punches. Like he's finding ways to talk to you, but in the punch. That's going to be powerful as well. You think Rum gonna cook him bad? I don't know. I can't, man. I'm telling y'all, man, if this is a 30, if this is clear, like if somebody get washed, I'd be mad disappointed, bro. This is an all-time great battle. This could be an all-time great battle, man. Like, if you really look at Hollow, like I'm telling you, look at Hollow resume. Every single person Hollow battled, his big battles, they were in their prime when he battled them. Prime Averb, battle Prime Averb. Clips was that nigga during that time. He went and seen Clips. Lux, nobody wanted to battle Lux after that counter. Hollow pulled up on him. Like, if you really look at his career, when he battled Tay-Rock is powerful. He's that nigga, face of the league. Now I want to battle him. Like, he really take people when they are at their very best. And he be performing. Like, he really do, man. Always the main event. Look, he has the most main events out of all the battle rappers. He is the main event. You said what angle can Hollow take on him? See, there's a lot that Hollow can say to him, in my opinion. Obviously, you the Walmart shit. I know that's kind of like a common angle people try and take. But there's also something to be said. Like, Rum Nitty has been battling since grind time. A lot of fans think Nitty just started battling within the last few years. You know, Nitty has a career. He could talk to him about his career for sure. Hollow is very adept in being able to take little things. He could talk about certain battles he's had, certain big matchups. Because if you look at Nitty, his big battles, like you look at the Tay-Rock battle, the Surf battle, if you look at some of these battles on big stages, even the K-Shine battle, these are some of the battles where you can make the argument he lost. So there's ways you can kind of talk to him about why he's not part of the elites, why, what he does. Like, yeah, there's certain things that you can talk about for sure. There's certain things, and I'm pretty sure he has other approaches he's going to take, but you could definitely break somebody down. And with Hollow, man, he could break down Nitty's style, which I don't feel like he gets enough credit. Like, Hollow has the greatest round, the greatest angle, like the character breakdown. Hollow has the greatest round ever. Like, there's no round in terms of character breakdown, your style, breaking down what you do and who you are. There's no better round than that than Hollow's first verse clips. That is the greatest. Yeah, or spin narratives. That's a fact. The greatest round to me in terms of just character, style breakdown is his first verse clips. That's a masterful. Like, he can do that with Nitty. And he can bring that up in terms of what he does and what there's a lot that can be said. There's a lot. And great anglers, people who really pay attention, because I don't think Hollow will get credit as being a top pen, but I feel like his pen is really fucking good. Like, I'm telling y'all, his pen is really dope. He won't be in the top 10 discussion for most people, but man, he has a great pen, man. He really put that shit together. He really does, man, for sure. So I'm expecting this one to be a classic. I'm really expecting it to be a classic. I got Nitty 2-1 based on recent history, but I'm expecting a great battle. I'm expecting a hell of a fucking battle, man. This come on, man. Hollow versus Nitty, the Nitty we've been seeing. It come down to it's in your court, Hollow. You're gonna be the determining factor of where this battle goes. If this battle's gonna be, it was a good battle, but it didn't live up to. It's gonna be because of Hollow. That's either one. Said there's gonna be a crowd. To my understanding, yeah, it's gonna be a crowd. To my understanding, they slowly, gradually bringing them rooms back. They gradually getting into that. So I definitely think it's gonna be a crowd. For sure, it's gonna be a crowd. Yeah, I mean, for sure. By the time this battle happens, this is the main event. By the time this battle happens, crowd gonna be ready. Crowd gonna be ready. This a big battle, man. So it's gonna be like, that Nitty versus Iron Solomon comment. That was a good one. I had Nitty winning that one, by the way. I know people don't want to hear it. I had Nitty kind of winning that clear. Even though Iron was fired. I had Nitty first and third kind of clear. I had him first and third clear. And Iron was firing them rounds. But I had him first and third clear, Nitty. I had him clearly beating Iron in a classic. Chess Chaos Battle of the Night. Battle of the Night. I got Nitty and Hollow Battle of the Night. I honestly think the T-Top Swamp, y'all have no business not being a great battle. Like, after all this time, there shouldn't be no stumbling, shouldn't be no fumbling, no choke, no remixing of the stutter. It shouldn't be no remixing of the stutter. I don't want to hear none of that. Shouldn't be none of that going on. Shouldn't be none of that going on. I do have Arsenal Real Sick battle, man. I think the Arsenal Real Sick battle gonna be one of the ones. I really think that's gonna be one of those ones. I really do think it is. Like, I would probably say, if I could battle of the night for me, Rum Nitty Hollow. The next one after that, I would probably say, I'd probably say T-Top and Swamp, just because there's certain shit that man, I feel like what's about to be discussed in that battle and the way they're gonna be talking to each other, I feel like that's gonna be different. Ace versus Cortez definitely there. NY. Hey, shout out to my NY people. I know it's like 1 a.m. over there. You like, man, who is this West Coast nigga talking crazy about our head ice and New York niggas? You just got us all losing. Listen, man, New York niggas know us all love, man. That's the only battle. I feel like every other New York dude gonna have a fighting chance. It's just that one battle. I don't think so. Shout out to NY, man. Sit clear? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Arsenal's not about to. You're about to see the same Arsenal you've seen versus Geechee. I'm telling y'all right now. He do not play around with these up and comers. He does not. He's not playing. I'm telling y'all. Look at his history when he battling these type dudes. He don't play around with these plates. He don't play around with these type plates. I'm telling y'all right now, he's not playing. Ref, what up? Hey, yo, Ref, that's a fucking fact. Ref, I've been telling these dudes, Ref, in any descriptive way you want to describe the 30, it's going to be that. I'm not saying a body bag, but it's any version of a 30. 30 for 30, 30 times 30, 30 plus. I don't care what you do with the 30. It's a 30. There's no way if Av loses this battle, bro, it'll be the biggest upset this year. Like, I can't see a scenario where I can't see one. And I would love a scenario where the battle turns out to be, you know what I'm saying, where it's very competitive. I would love it. And that's the only battle I really think like that. Like, I think, is there another battle on here I have that's like clear? I don't think there's anything that's like super clear. That's like the one battle. I think Chess and Chaos gonna be a good battle. I think Ace and Cortez is gonna be a good battle. I know people probably, you know what I'm saying, feel like that'd be clear, but I think Cortez, man, he been showing even this year that at least on the live stream when you watching it live. Because I think on the watch back, it's going to be a little bit clearer for Ace because I feel like Ace pen is just superior to what Cortez does with the pen. But I feel like it's going to be a very competitive battle. He's not rooting for A World Refines now. Hilarious. But yeah, that's how I'm really looking at a lot of this shit, man. I'm looking at a lot of this shit like that, man. Yeah, I'm saying. The Arsenal real sick. So all my picks, man, I had Chess 2-1, I got Ace 2-1, Av with a 30. 30 for 30. Got a 30 for 30. I got Ars 2-1 over Real Sick. I got Swamp 2-1 over T-Top. And in the main event, see, I'm be honest, I really do see a scenario where Hollow wins the battle. I see that. It's up to Hollow what he wants to do with this battle, bro. But I got Nitty based on recent history, what the, you know what I'm saying, leading up to this. I got Nitty 2-1. We ain't gonna get crazy. Yes, Av 30. You make sure I put it at 30. 30 for 30. Again, whatever form of the 30. 30 under the 40. Like, whatever y'all want to, it don't matter what you want to do with it. Describe it how you may. Describe it how you may. I'm saying, describe it how you may. But yeah, that's how I got the Super Fight card. I was thinking about watching a battle for, because I wanted to get a couple of them. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing, I feel like I'm probably gonna because I'm gonna do a Born Legacy breakdown. Northwest, I'm gonna be doing a Born Legacy breakdown at the Northwest card coming up. I'm gonna be watching some battles. I know they got Danny and Jay, so I'm probably gonna watch a Danny battle, watch a Jay battle. You know, watch some battles of people who's on the card. You know what I'm saying? At least a round. You know what I'm saying? Give them a good watch. Show the people some good footage. You said Av 9-0. Man, I'm telling you, man. Ref, they don't want to hear us, man. They don't want to hear us, but hey, they'll find out. They'll find out. I am doing a West to watch tomorrow. I'm actually doing West to watch tomorrow. We're gonna be watching Nitty versus Next. That's gonna be the first one I watch. We're gonna be doing a Nitty versus Next watch. I got a couple others that I'm gonna be watching as well. Couple others. You said no Seattle for your birthday. What you mean? You ain't pulling up, Rev? I think the next card that I'm gonna be at, I know of that I'll probably be in the building for is probably Unity. I think I'm going to be there. That'll probably be the next one, honestly. That'll probably be the next one, honestly. But yeah, man, Nitty Hollow. Low key do want to watch a battle right now. Low key do, but I'm not going to. Fonz versus Magic got carried. Ooh. So that's what happened. Okay. I'm mad at that. That was gonna be. Yeah, I thought Fonz was gonna Fonz was gonna wild out, and I think Magic. Man, hopefully they could get that rescheduled or something. Cause I actually think that would have been a dope little. It was a dope little clash, man. Punchers, that would have been a dope clash. Definitely would have been a dope clash. But yeah, man. Tomorrow, definitely gonna be going. I'm gonna be streaming earlier too. I don't know why the hell it took me so long to stream tonight. I was dealing with a whole lot of shit, but usually my stream would be hours prior, like 7:30 Western, 10:30 Eastern. I try to get an earlier stream tonight, just couldn't make it happen. But I'm definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But yeah, man, URL Super Fight, they officially dropped it. I think the other one where people was kind of trying to release the fake flyer, the fake card, is really only one battle was off. It was just the hustle and coffee, but everything else is pretty much on point. Yeah, man. I actually think that the Super Fight card on paper is pretty strong. I got this being like an 8 out of 10 right now. I said like a good 8 out of 10. Has some potential. Even though I do have a mean 30 on here, I do have a 30 being on here, but I do still think the quality of the battle should be good enough where this should be about an 8 out of 10. Should be somewhere in that range. That fake flower was legit. Yeah, I think it only had like one battle that wasn't a. But see, that's the thing too. Like with the fake flyers, I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. Me personally, I'm not dropping shit until it's confirmed by the league. Cause see, I've done that shit before. Like a flyer come out over here in the West. The league drops something. The battler, oh, that battle's not going down. Who said that? To me, I wait until it's confirmed. Okay, is this confirmed? It's 100%. Okay, now I'll talk about it. I don't really want to talk about cards like if they putting shit out. Oh yeah, that's the next card. Nah, I wait until it's confirmed. Yeah, that's the thing too. I want to understand like how do people be like how y'all be leaking information? Like, come on, man. Y'all have one job. Y'all got one job. You got one job, man. What you had? When they say you have one job, you couldn't do that one job, man. Actually, shit, I might fuck around and let me go ahead and put this shit out here. I don't know if anybody actually, one of y'all want to actually pull up here. I was just thinking about it. One of y'all can actually pull up. One of y'all can actually pull up. We could talk about this shit. Channel. Let me drop this shit in here. Drop this shit in here. I was just thinking about that. Could it be a battle rapper that's leaking the card? I would hope not. I would hope not. I would hope not. But I mean, I mean, people they just people be doing what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? People be doing what they be doing. You know, I just know when I seen it, I was just like, I'll wait. I'd rather be right than be first. That's my whole thing on why I don't be doing shit, just throwing shit out there just for the sake of throwing it out there. I'd rather be right than be first. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I'm saying, I rock with people that's up over there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to be, you know, doing shit like that, man. But yeah, if there's anybody tuned in right now, I just dropped the link in the chat just now. If anybody actually wants to pull up and talk about this shit, man, I could get y'all up on here if anybody want to get up on here and talk about it. Say they piece for this super fight. Anybody want to talk they shit? Could definitely let y'all talk your shit for sure. But yeah, now super fight is dope. This is easily the best super fight card. I think the other super fight cards kind of, and I think going forward too, URL kind of has to make this the standard. Like we can't have like one big like main event battle and then the other battles is kind of like. And I'm not saying that the other matchups weren't necessarily good or anything, but you definitely want to make sure that you putting certain like a stacked card together. This is a stacked card right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you have shit like that going on. You want to make sure you have shit like that going where it's a stacked card for sure. You know what I mean? There we go. Better than Max Out 2? Better than Max Out 2. I don't. Is it better? Is it better? I don't know if I could. I don't know. Max Out 2. Max Out 2 is strong card, man. I don't want to. You saying of course it is. Come on now. I don't know about no of course it is. I don't know. I don't know about that. You got Hitman and Cal. You got the A War Rosenberg. The Jag and Ill Will, and but I'm gonna be talking about that Max. I'm glad you. I'm definitely gonna be talking about that card because some of y'all got Jag fucked up. We definitely gonna be talking about that card pretty soon. Trying to think of I guess on paper, yeah. I don't know, mate. I don't know, man. I see Calico, you know what I'm saying. Calico, one of them dudes. I'm tuned in for. Yeah, it was anytime a Calico battle on a card, the card a little bit different from. So yeah, I think Cal and Hitman gonna be a battle, and I also think it's gonna be one of them, one of them type matchups for sure. You said Nitty Hollow better than anything on the card. The rest are debatable. I could see that scenario as well. Because I really like. I know a lot of people probably hear like an A Ward and Rosenberg, and they're just the names probably not really. You know what I'm saying, like popping or anything like that. But I feel like that's gonna be a strong ass battle. Ill Will and Jag. You got X Factor, Big Cat. Like I don't know, bro. Like when you just say it's just clear, I don't know. Because you even saying the Nitty and Hollow, you probably could say it better than Hitman and Cal. I don't. That's kind of preference. That's kind of preference because I like what Cal be doing. I love what Cal be doing. Cal be talking that shit. I told you Cal one of my favorite battle rappers. So I can't just say that. Cal one of my favorite battle rappers. I can't just say that. For a battle like Chaos and Chess too. That's what I'm saying. Like me, man, I'm telling y'all, man, like that Callan, that's power. I'm definitely gonna talk about that shit too. Definitely gonna talk about that shit too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a preference thing. Cause like I said, they're both dope, really dope cards for different reasons. Plus, you got the one SK. Shout out to the West Coast. You got Rubber Tongue on there, man. Come on, now, man. We got the one SKs. You got the ladies. You know what I'm saying? The first female one SK. So yeah, they got some shit. But this Super Fight card is strong though. It's a powerful card right here. Is some random matchups. There are some random matchups on here, like a cut, like at least two of them are very random. It's like it's random out of left field, random out of left field. Ref,
Can you hear me?
yes sir. What's going on with ref, man?
Yo, yo, testing, testing.
Can you
Can you hear
hear
me?
me? Yo 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 yo.
Just came up here to say that A Ward versus Rosenberg is another 9-0.
Nah, we're
Can
not
you hear
doing
me?
that. We're not doing that, Ref. What you mean it's another 9-0 battle? You really think he about to just destroy Rosenberg?
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you. Yes, yes. I can hear
Let
you.
me.
Explain yourself immediately. Explain yourself immediately. Immediately. You sounding like Ledge right now. What's going on?
All right, I think we're good.
We good? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you. I hear
You
you
hear
now.
me now? Ref, explain
Zoom,
yourself.
Zoom always switching my settings. I don't appreciate that.
What's going
Yeah,
on, man? You got to explain this one to me. I don't know about you saying a 9-0 for Rosenberg versus A Ward.
yeah. It's like the same thing as Ab versus Head Ice to me. Like they both do stuff that I like. Like I like Rosenberg and Head Ice's content, but they're not gonna win rounds.
Oh no, that clear?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I
I think
think
I think Ab beats Head Ice clearer, but I still think both are 30s.
ain't I can't
Were
I
were
can't
were you
listen.
were
I
you
think
particularly impressed by Rosenberg versus Showoff?
I don't. But see, I was more impressed than what I've been seeing from Head Ice for sure. And I think
Mm,
that Rosenberg, as much as he hasn't had like a standout, just all time great performance, I feel like he still had more than a comparable performance where battling an A Ward, he could definitely go in there and hold his own. Like I don't see him just
the
getting
last Head
washed
Ice
by A
battle
Ward.
I remember was him choking really bad on RBE. I don't know if he's had one since then.
No, I'm saying he was fire versus Show Off. I also
No,
think it is a preference thing because Rosenberg's style is something that you got to really, it's a preference kind of thing, at least to me.
he was pretty good against Show Off, but nothing in that battle told me he's gonna take a round off A Ward.
Chat says even Zoom know you was capping. That's why the audio wasn't trying to synchronize.
Uh,
Pulverized. Now that was show off with that. I don't know where he and show off when
yeah,
show off is
Did
dope to
have a
me, but
good
that
battle.
shit.
Like I actually like Show Off, and that was that was one of the worst Show Offs I've ever seen. So I don't know what happened.
I just. But no, I think yeah. I for those of y'all who do not know, we done said it enough times on here. There's definitely gonna be a 30 on the super fight. I feel like there's probably gonna be a 30 on the max out card too. I definitely think there's gonna be a 30 on there. But if for sure the super fight like that, the Av Head Ice is. I don't
Now,
care what version of Head Ice you bring. You would bring whatever version you want. He's out of there.
now which card is better, Super Fight or Max Out? I know you danced around it, but which one do you like better?
I guess. I see. I guess super fight, but I'm not really all the way sold with the because. See, you got Big K X Factor. Matter of fact, where's this flyer? Let me put this shit on the screen so we can actually have this conversation. Let me put this shit on the screen so we can actually have this conversation because I really do feel like that card is actually pretty dope. Like I don't think it's that far off.
I think both cards are great.
I don't really think
But
it's that far off though. Like I don't think it's something clear where it's like it's. I don't know.
no, no, it's not. That's why I think it's a good debate.
There we go. There we go. Let me give me this card right. Put this up in the corner. There we go. Get this up in the corner. Yeah. So we got Hitman Calico, Daylight King Los, Ill Will Jag, Rosenberg A Ward. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Max Out. Now I'm looking at it on paper. Max Out kinda. Cause I don't see a 30. Like I don't think A Ward's just 30 in Rosenberg. I don't see that.
I see one.
Wait, that's the one?
That's the one. They both got 130 for me. I think everything else is going to be competitive though.
I see. I think it's going. I think I got A Ward 2-1. I can't because I even think the X Factor Big K battle. I think that's going to be competitive. I think that's going to be competitive. I think Jag will going to be competitive. Daylight King Los going to be crazy.
Big K is good, but he always goes exactly time limit. Like he's always like minute and a half, 2 minute rounds. So I don't know. Like if X Factor comes with like a full clip, you could get some rounds.
Yeah, X Factor. I don't know. I haven't really seen. See, the last battle I seen from X Factor, him and Jerry West. I know he's had a lot of battles since. But I feel like X Factor since he's returned has been pretty good.
Yeah, he's probably had like 2 cents.
Yeah, I feel like he's been pretty good.
Yeah, he's been decent besides the pauses.
they said X Factor could be great or be horrible. He's a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potential 30 I could see is Daylight versus King Los, but not because King Los isn't great. But if we get that Daylight that faced Tay Rock, that's going to be hard to beat any of those rounds too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Daylight low key has to. Daylight low key has to really 30 him.
Yeah, it could be, but not because the same reason of Head Ice and Rosenberg. You know,
yeah.
I think King Los is going to be dope, but he still might get 30.
But not comparing the cards, I think on paper, Super Fight probably has a little bit of an edge for me personally. See, Calico. That's like I said, it's one of my favorite battlers. So it's like to have a Calico versus Hitman battle in comparison to like the Nitty and Hollow. To me, that's kind of a wash. I just say it's preference. Leave it as a wash. Daylight and King Los is a strong matchup. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think maybe a super fight. Maybe just because it also has 6 full 3-round battles. You got 2. What is that? 3 1-rounders. You got 3 1-round battles. So yeah, I think super fight probably get a little bit of an edge because of that, but I don't think it's really that far off though. I'll give the edge to super fight. It get a 2-1. It get a 2-1 edge.
I will say on paper I like this Max Out better than the original.
Oh, you talking about the super fight?
Max Out.
Oh, Max Out?
No, the original Max Out. The original Max Out, I wasn't too excited for, to be honest. You know, Hitman versus Cassidy didn't. I watched it, you know, just like everybody else, but I wasn't excited for it. And then a lot of the other battles I really wasn't excited for. The only thing on paper I really liked was A Ward versus Ill Will, and that lived up to what my expectations. Everything else though was what I expected, kind of.
Yeah, no, it said Fate said he don't think Day gonna come to win the battle. See, that is kind of I don't see that battle like the King Los and Daylight is like if Daylight is locked in and he's on the same shit he was versus Tay Rock, it could be one of those battles, a really great lyrical battle. But I don't see, but yeah.
So from my conversations with Daylight at Gnome, it seemed like he's off the gimmick stuff. You know what I mean? Like he explained it to me that he wanted to get to a different stratosphere of notoriety. You know, like so all that stuff was just to get him to a certain place, and he feels like he's there already. So he doesn't need to do that. Now he can just cement his legacy and actually rap. Like he doesn't have to do all that. So if you never know though, because sometimes he just says stuff and he doesn't abide by it. But I'm gonna take his word for it. Hopefully he comes to rap.
Yeah, I actually think. Yeah, Los could definitely really like. And see, that's another thing too. King Los came back and 30'd Head Ice.
But again, it's Head Ice.
Oh, hold on. Where the Head Ice people who was in here earlier? We gonna browse past that? We gonna skim past that? Man showed up on his debut and threw out a 30 piece. 30 piece. It was a couple biscuits on the side. You get your sweet tea. There was a whole bunch of shit going on with that. Y'all forget about that one? And y'all have a problem with me saying Av 30. But King Los came back fresh out the studio. Rappity rap. Caught a 30.
And I like Head Ice's content. He just doesn't win as many rounds as you would think he does.
Ooh, what? They say classic? Daylight and that's classic to y'all? This is gonna be a classic? Daylight and I mean, listen, it could. But it's a lot of shit that I would need to see different. Like Daylight to me, I feel like I don't really have to worry about him as much as I'd have to worry about has King Los upgraded since his last battle. Because as good as he was versus Head Ice, he wasn't like extraordinary. It wasn't something I hadn't seen before. It wasn't just that stand out. He was good, but it just wasn't like overwhelmingly. You know what I'm saying? So I would need to see the elevation. Have you elevated from your last one? Have you learned from your last one? Because Daylight can show up 80% Daylight, you could still get a classic out of that because Daylight is that great. But I gotta see what King Los is gonna bring to the table.
Yeah, I think King Los might have been the best industry rapper to come into battle rap, but you're facing Daylight, who's one of the best pins of all time. So it's different than battling Head Ice on your debut.
Hold on. This dude said no. He said Head Ice and Los was the classic. You okay? That's a classic 30.
Is that same guy that was arguing about the ab battle?
Yo, that was a classic 30. It wasn't nothing else but that.
Somebody taught Head Ice about burner accounts, and he stumbled into Nico's chat.
I can't wait. I think that when me and Ledge talk about this, I already know Ledge is gonna get real flagrant with this card. I could already see like because we gotta talk about Max Out and then the Born Legacy shit this weekend too, and the Born Legacy shit. I see some ass whoopings on that. I'm not gonna lie, that Born Legacy card, I see some ass whoopings on that card.
Yeah,
I see a couple ass whoopings.
That's Born Legacies are more prone to having 30s than the bigger cards.
Yeah. I think just the matchup wise, I feel like. Nah, he said that's Head Ice nephew hilarious. Nah, like, listen, Head Ice, bro, it's just to me, whenever he is battled, like, I always bring it up, the punchers. He battled Big K, he battled Geechee. He lost, like, the matchup is not in his favor. Head Ice does better when he's battling people who just angle, or they're just like the rapidy rap variety. They're not really bar for bar battlers. Like he can stay in a battle like that because he's not a bar for bar dude, so he doesn't have to worry about punching more. He could just rap and have his old school kind of style. But versus Av, bro, it's just simple math. If you're not punching as much, if you're not barring up as much, like you're gonna probably give us a real bar every 4 to 6. Av gonna give us one every 2 to 4. Over time, it's just gonna add up.
Yeah. And then Av does similar content that Head Ice can do in certain pockets too. So it's not like he raps better than him, and his content can get into similar pockets as Head Ice. So I don't know what Head Ice can do to win around.
Let's see, where's this at? There we go. I'll put this shit on the screen right now. That way we get all the flyers on the screen. Everybody can see what's going on. There we go. That shit there. Yeah, there we go. All that shit on the screen. So Born Legacy, the Royalty Deuce, Grizz, Biscuit, Dre vs. Saint Mike, Steams, Tink the Demon, Oops, Jackboy, Lou Castro and Drugs replacing B Magic and Fines, and then Danny versus I actually wanted to see B Magic and Fines. I like how B Magic was talking recently, saying that he He in his bag. He's ready. Like he's not on no bullshit. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be one of them punch for punch battle, bar for bar battles that I want to see. But Castro and Drake should be a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Short prep, I think they both pretty good on short prep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking forward to the B Magic battle too. So was Fonz, but he unfortunately had two deaths in the family within a week's time. So he ended up having to reschedule. Hopefully he gets rescheduled. We haven't heard back, anything yet, but I'm looking forward to the battle personally.
Definitely condolences to him. Well, said yeah, Magic been talking like that. Yeah, I want to see that on this card. I ain't gonna lie, I got Dre 30 in St. Mike. I'm gonna be doing a whole watch and everything. We gonna have a real breakdown for it. But I got Dre versus St. Mike being a 30. I
which way?
Got Dre 30 in St. Mike. Because to me, St. Mike, the one thing that I've seen him struggle with in battles, especially some of his higher profile battles, in the A-Ward battle, it showed the most. He's really dope at setting up to get to a bar, but a lot of times the punch does not be powerful. And if you go 4 bars building something up and it doesn't land and you go to another, it's almost like 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? He has a tendency to do that at times. Dre is not going to have a problem getting straight to the point. And to me, that has the makings of a 30. Because I think that Dre is probably going to edge out every round. I don't think it's going to be something disgusting, clear, nothing like that. But I could see a scenario where Dre gets like a gentleman's 30. He'll just edge every round. And St. Mike will be dope. I just see Dre style wise.
I agree that Dre's going to win the battle, but I can't see St. Mike getting 30. He's just... I don't know, though. You could be right. Now that you've elaborated it, it got me thinking, like, you might be right.
And it's only a couple battles where I've seen it really like play like a major factor for St. Mike. He has other battles where he's gotten to the point, but some of his bigger battles, like even the Danny Myers one, like people who can get to that punch quicker, people who are back to back, and people who have the ability to create like moments, they've given him the most trouble. Now these are fire battles. You can rewatch them and they're dope, but I haven't really seen him win too many of those battles. You know what I mean?
Win or lose, St. Mike isn't gonna impress the URL crowd enough to like get people behind him to keep getting booked. Whereas Dre has opportunity with his style to really impress the URL crowd to like get some momentum off this battle.
Dre, I've been saying this for damn near 7 years, 6-7 years. Like Dre has always been the battle rapper I felt should have been on the main. Like his whole style, like he's a star. Like he has all the intangibles, the believability, everything. Then you go into the material, how you rap. Like, he literally has everything you would want for a battle rapper. I just feel like it's just the opportunities, you know what I'm saying, getting a chance to battle on cards where there's going to be eyes on it. You know what I mean? A lot of times, even back in the day with the old PG system, like, he used to have a lot of battles that'd get booked and people just wouldn't show up. He just could not get nobody to pull up. So, the fact that he getting a St. Mike, I think that's a good enough name to keep people's attention, give him a dope opportunity. That's 130. What's the other? I had one more 30. There's like 2 30s I had on here. I had that one. I did have Fines with a gentleman's over B Magic. I ain't gonna lie, that was gonna be. I thought Fines would kind of win every round. I was just hoping B Magic would just be great, so it'll be rewatchable.
Magic is like reaches into that 5-year ago bag and comes with some crazy material because that's what we want to see. We're from the Midwest. Like, I love B Magic, but he hasn't been on his game, so I hope we get an A1 B Magic.
But he said Dre versus Fetty was listen, for those of y'all who have never watched Dre Vicious versus Fetty, Dre's first round, Dre got the most gangster first round in URL history. The shit he was saying to Fettuccine in that first round, oh my God, like on some gang banging, just talking to a nigga disrespectful. That first round is some of the, like, bro, that shit was getting bad. That shit was
Did, did the
disgusting.
West Coast, like the West Coast Illuminati? I know you're a part of it. Did you guys have like a meeting and say like we're just gonna keep flying fettuccine out and have them face the people that can talk to them about gangbang? Is that what y'all
Listen, man. Hey, 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 look, man. I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that just yet. They had. I don't think I have enough time and tenure. I think you have at least 5 years before you start getting involved in some of those meetings. But
All right.
Fettuccine, man, like to his credit, because he battled Dre. He's come over here. He's battled Grizz. He's come over here. He's battled Active. To his credit, he always shows up. He don't never come up
Yeah,
over here and
Fettuccine is
just
one of the
lay
most
it down. He always
underrated.
shows up.
He's one of the most underrated battle rappers on the planet to me.
Definitely. He's like
Always
what you
fire.
like. I
Usually,
look at him
always
just like
comes
I
late
would call it like
rounds.
a professional battle. Like there's certain battle rappers where everybody's a professional, but it's like you just what you're gonna get. He's showing up with three. He's not gonna cheat you. He's gonna show up with three very solid rounds. He has the ability to even make one of those rounds a really really good round where he really turns up. He's gonna put on a show. Professional. Like what you're getting. You don't even have to worry about it.
Yep. Yeah, if you ever have a spot on your card and you're thinking like we need somebody to give a shot or somebody to fill in this card, it's always going to come with 3 rounds. Fettuccine should be your go-to for sure.
I see people saying Deuce on 30 royalty. I don't think that was. I think the
I,
other one I had it was the Fonz and Be Magic. I'm looking at this right now. I like Tink the Demon versus I see Tink has the ability to clear steams, but steams had like sometimes cards like this steams be in rare form. Like cards like this, these
and
10
who did he just battle that he went crazy on?
who
Who was
steams.
that? Yeah, he just had an app battle that he went crazy on somebody.
Ooh, I don't. Trying to think. No, not that.
I
Nope.
know, I know he had a the tournament he was off,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe he just had a crazy battle. I just can't recall who he battled.
Steam's another one of them dudes like a. The only thing his issue is just he gets a remix in the stutter. That's the only problem he has. Outside of that, he normally pulls up with three. He normally pulls up with three.
Yeah, that Rum Nitty battle, he reinvented his style, and since then he's been a lot more elevated. Like before, he tried to like do some cryptic like stuff that only like him and his cake friends knew. Like I didn't understand like half the bars, but now he's kind of simplified the style, and he's been on a good path ever since. Besides the tournament,
So yeah, Steams is fire. Not he said it was it Craig Lamar. He
yeah, it
said
might have
Craig
been
Lamar was the battle that he just had recently.
yeah, I think it was Craig Lamar.
Yeah, Steams is dope. He did. There was a time where he came out west and he did die to Young Cannon. You remember that? Remember Young Cannon was he was wilding on him badly, but now Steams is normally good money. You put him on a card, he's normally good money. Obviously, the only thing
And
that I would really say get in his way is just the choking. Like his preparation just kind of kills it sometimes.
Tink is another one of those battle rappers where I love their content, but he doesn't win a lot of battles either, in my opinion. But I love his content though, so it's like even though he's not winning, I still enjoy the battle, you know. But I just don't see him beating Steams.
See, that's the thing too. I want to pick him to clearly win versus Steams just based on his content, but I'm like winning aspect. But it's like they both to me is like I think it's kind of even on the win loss ratio. Like I think Tink will get
Tink
that though.
Tink is just really starting to break down his opponent and attack his opponent more. Before he was just really like into gore and kind of like talking mortuary shit. But I liked it, like the horrorcore type shit. But now he's starting to get into like angling and stuff, which I like. So I want to see where he goes with it.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I still. He said, "Mister." You say you haven't seen much of Mister Biscuit. I'll say that if you want to watch what he's been doing recently, because that's really he's elevated a lot recently. Just go on the URL app. You can find his Crucible drop on there. Even I think it was like a Northwest. It was like the Northwest region for the Crucible as well, where he had footage on there as well. He's been doing very good recently. I don't think he's gonna beat Grizz because I just think Grizz is really good. Like Because what Mr. Biscuit has been getting praised for recently is like the bar quality, but it's like Grizz has that and he can angle you. Like it's a lot Grizz does, man. It's a lot that Grizz does. A lot.
Yeah.
I can't. Biscuit is dope, but I just cannot see
I
it.
think Biscuit gets around, but Grizz is definitely gonna clear him.
If Biscuit gets around, it would have to be like it'd have to be like the first to set. The third round he's not getting that. Like Grizz normally like his rounds he normally writes up.
Biscuit's pen is incredible, but sometimes he does like weird references or just like a punchline that shouldn't have been said. Like almost like vintage. Remember vintage Danny Myers, where he would just like throw out a bar and like the whole round would be great, and he throw out like two punchlines. You'd be like, why the fuck would you even put that in? You know what I mean? That's what Biscuit has a problem with. Like he still has like those two or three punchlines every round. They're just like, that was a great round. Besides, why did you throw that shit in?
Yeah, he has done he has done that a couple times for sure. But I think he's elevated so much recently because even when I watched him, like I seen battles of Miss Biscuit before, and it wasn't he wasn't bad. Like I thought he was a decent battle rapper. I thought he had some good material here and there. Like I thought he was pretty dope. But recently, it's just like the bar quality to me has just elevated a lot. Like he really went into a different bag with the crew shit. So I feel like him and Grizz is gonna be a better battle than if you would ask me this like 2 years ago. I would have had a different. I probably would say Grizz washing him, but right now I think he could get around for sure. Yeah, the biscuit flip's gonna be different.
Coming back to that royalty and Deuce battle, how are you calling that? You try to dance around that too.
Hold on. What was this dancing around? What you mean I'm dancing around the battle? What you talking about, man?
I've seen a couple people in chat say Deuce 30, and you just said I don't know about a 30, but then you kept it moving.
Yeah, I don't know about a 30 piece, but see, okay, Deuce is seasoned, but from what I've watched, royalty normally turns up more on URL than other leagues. I'd probably say I'm not sold on this battle either way. I say 2-1. I'm not really sold. I just don't think it's gonna be a 30. Like saying 30 is kind of. I haven't seen enough from Deuce to say you gonna 30 somebody. Nah, I ain't seen enough. So 2-1 either way. That's kind of.
To me, I think that's a very weird matchup. I think Deuce wins clearly, but I think it's a weird matchup.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah, I'm kind of. If I have to pick somebody, I guess. I'm not really sold either way. I guess Deuce, but I'm not really sold. I gotta come back to that one. I'm not really sold on it for real.
Deuce has stepped up his pen all around really in the past couple of years. Like his battle versus DG the Piranha was crazy. I don't know if you've seen that. And then maybe like a year and a half ago, he battled B Magic on bullpen, and I had him beating B Magic pretty clear, and that was a motivated Magic too. That was a good battle. That's probably the last motivated Magic I've seen. Maybe
that one.
He was good. Like he seemed kind of motivated against Coffee and Chess, but like he really seemed kind of motivated against Deuce, if I believe, like even more so. I feel like he kind of was motivated for Chess, but then Chess had the chokes and whatnot. Like Magic's material is pretty good, but it wasn't like vintage Magic.
Hey, Faye, I don't need you adding ad-libs on that. It wasn't no definitely danced or nothing. I'm just not sold. If I'm not sold on a battle, it's kind of like, respectfully, but
when Nico has somebody from the West lose and he likes to dance around the prediction.
No, I don't, man. Hold on, who from the West do I don't think I have. Is anybody from the West on this card gonna lose? Let me see. Got Dre over Saint Mike. Yeah, no, Grizz. They're both from the West. Yeah, it's only 2 battles where it's like a West versus somebody outside. It's the Deuce battle and then the Saint Mike battle.
And I found the one that you had the West person losing.
I don't know. Like I said, not really. So, I like I said, I'd have to really think about that. I don't know. That's the one battle I just like when I looked at the rest of the card. I was like, I don't really know who I have winning because I think every other battle is pretty defined. Like I think Grizz gonna beat Biscuit clear. I got Dre beating Saint Mike clear. I had Tink over Steams. I actually had Oops beating Jackboy. As dope as Jackboy's been, I just like Oops content just a little. I think like that's gonna like edge it out, especially over here in the West. That talking to you style, it goes over very well. Goes over very
And I
well
think
over.
Oops is undefeated on URL right now.
Yeah, he's definitely been impressive. So I had Oops over Jackboy. The other one I had Fines with like a gentleman's 30 over Magic. For this one, Luke Castro and Drugs. I like Luke Castro, what he does. Like I like his style, but I think on short prep, it's very difficult to go against Drugs on short prep. I had to say Drugs in that one. That's more. I think that's more like a safer pick, just for me personally. I think Drugs.
And Drugs doesn't like his friends apparently because he just keeps battling everyone from the Goonies and having like a crazy angle about
Hey,
it.
I like it, man, because it's like back in the day with like Writers Block, like they like normally they battle each other, and those would be some of the better battles you would see on whatever
But
cards they were
but
on.
but Writer's Block they were cool, but it wasn't like the Goonies where they're around each other like
Right.
on a day to day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true.
They're
And then
from different
Danny and
characters.
Jay.
And Fate, Mr. Biscuits from Washington too. It's J and Mr. Biscuit from Washington.
Crazy, only one person from Washington. Mr. Biscuit, where's he? He from the West. He's not from
Yeah,
Washington, is he?
yeah, he's from Washington.
Is he?
Yeah,
I thought he
because
was from
I did.
Colorado.
Hmm, is he? I thought he was from Washington.
No, I think he battled up there for the Crucible. I thought he was from Colorado though.
You
I'm not
could be
sure.
wrong.
That is interesting. If you
Oh,
only got
he
a
lives
Born
in
Legacy card and only one
Washington. Okay.
person.
Yeah, Faye said he lives in Washington. That's where the confusion came in.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. That is interesting. You only got one person for the Northwest. I do got Jay the Nightwing winning the battle because this is going to say this right now. I know Danny was dope in the one rounder. Y'all been talking about that bill collector. That don't count. That does not count. Do not know. I need 3 rounds of work. The 3 rounds of work takes precedent. All right? You come back versus Jay and you go crazy for 3 rounds. Okay, Danny Myers has returned. He's back. I'm not letting that one rounder win. I'm not letting that through. You don't get through with that. 3 rounds is precedent over here. So I got Jay winning the battle. I got Jay. Do I go? I can say he going 30 the bar guy. Can I? If I say nah, I'll go 2-1. I ain't gonna say it 30. I won't go.
I can't see it being 30. I think this is gonna be a close battle because they're both on the rebound. Jay stumbled, against Av on the biggest stage, and then Danny, I don't know what the fuck he just did.
Bro, Jay having a home game. Like that crowd, if y'all think these Riot and West Coast Elites crowds been going, that Northwest crowd is in terms of crowd reaction. That's a different locale. That's a different locale. It's different out there. So I'll probably say, yeah, I got Jay winning that one. Pretty, I go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go about 2-1. I think Danny obviously he's capable of winning the battle. But I think at home Jay will get that. I'll go 2-1. I won't go 30. See,
Yeah, I probably call it J2-1 as well, just because it's a home game. I can't see Danny really getting the energy that he usually thrives off of.
So it's
Looking
gonna
at
be like going
clear,
against Bret Hart in Canada. That's a good comparison for sure.
yeah.
I'm telling you, them Northwest crowds. If y'all think that these Cali crowds they do a lot out there. I'm telling you, all love to the Northwest, bro. They really do love they love their battlers and they love battle rap just in general. But they show mad love to their battle rappers out. Sure.
That's how a lot of the small pockets that don't get like a lot of recognition are. Like if they have a battle rapper that makes it, they won't react to your shit and they'll just overdo it for everything that their person says because they just feel like they've been overlooked so long. They just got to take it out on whoever battles in their home.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't. Let me see the Born Legacy. Yo, yeah, that's this weekend. Yeah, so we got two this weekend. You got the Max Out and the Born Legacy. Is that the same day?
Yeah, but the Born Legacy's not streamed, so it's not gonna interfere.
Oh, it's app only. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got two events, and the super fight is next week. How'd you feel about that Nitty and Hollow face off? Because it was weirdly intense. I didn't think it was gonna be like it was kind of weirdly intense to me, and then I don't know. Well, how did you feel about it?
I'll tell you a little secret about Ref. I really don't watch a lot of face-offs. I don't like them. They just seem like I don't know. It's like you just come in there and you have to hate the person, unless I'm in the building. Like I've seen plenty of face-offs live, when I'm in the building, but I'm just not a big fan of face-offs to be honest. I know some fans are, but I didn't even watch the Cassidy versus Hitman one, and everyone was talking about that one. I just don't like them
Mm.
to be honest.
So the rollout is not as powerful with you as it might be for other people.
Yeah, I just like the battle because a lot of times the face off will give me a vibe that somebody's gonna win, and then the next day they come and they choke 2 rounds. I'm just like, it doesn't do anything for me. I like battle rap. I don't like face offs.
Yeah,
How,
now
how'd you feel about it
the
though?
face
Like
off was actually
maybe I'll check
different.
it out.
Yeah, no, it was different. They shot it different because it was almost like it almost looked like a 15 minutes of fame or hip hop is real like interview, but it was like that's how like the setting was. You see all the battle rappers kind of in the background, kind of standing around watching. Jay Black's there, kind of mediating everything. But it was like weirdly in like certain parts of it got like weirdly intense. I'm just like, huh? Like I didn't know what I didn't expect that to kind of happen. So it was like, I'm thinking the battle should be classic. Like I know the rollout probably ain't gonna really tell too much with that, but I just think what they do, the battle should be classic. But it's more on Hollow to make it that than it is Nitty.
Yeah, Nitty's gonna come with 3 great rounds. It's up to what Hollow does. Like Hollow at one time was a lot of people's goat. So I don't know what happened, but hopefully he gets back to that old Hollow bag where we loved him because the past couple he's kind of dropped the ball and it's
I,
upsetting because he was in my top five all time and he's definitely dropped out of that.
at one time, I had Hollow being the goat. It was between him, Mook, and Lux at one time. Like
Yeah,
that was the first
after the
three.
Lux battle, a lot of people had him as the goat. A lot of
Yeah.
people.
Because I can still make a case for him being in that top five discussion because if I look at like every battle he's had, this big matchups, he battled everybody when they were at their best. Every single battle rapper he battled in their prime, at their peak. Everybody. Literally everybody he battled was at their peak when he battled them. So it's like you get the verb shit, you look at clips, you look at Surf, Lux, even Tay Rock. Like everybody he's battled, it's been the main event, big battle. Even Pat Stay. Like everybody he's battled has pretty much been at their peak when he decided to battle them. I mean, and he's performed very well. So you
I
ever
think
see my hands
one of
fuck?
the biggest problems with Hollow now is like his biggest superpower was his rebuttal bag. Like he was like the best rebuttaler in battle rap, for years. But now it's to the point where there's not a lot, but there's quite a few rebuttalers that probably do it better than Hollow. So his superpower doesn't look as strong as it once did.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That is true. I think the rebuttals not as much. I think he can still create moments off just freestyling just something like how he did in London where it was like he gonna be like smack during the arts and twerk battle. I don't want no more smoke. Like he could always give you something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Nitty though, to me, I said this earlier, like if this is the best Hollow versus the best Nitty, I give the edge to Hollow. Like I think the best Hollow is better than the best Nitty. But I think just going off of what I've seen recently, I haven't seen the very best version of Hollow since maybe I guess I give him Arsenal because I thought he cleared Arsenal, but that was like what 2018. Might have been about 3 years.
Yeah, I think that was the end of his like top five run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people. I still have him around that area. I'm not saying like he dropped off the face of the earth, but I'm just disappointed in his last couple of battles.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of like the only thing. That's like the only thing I can kind of. Because even before the Arsenal, like the only other battle I could really say, I mean, the Tay Rock shit probably the year prior, and I thought he was strong in that battle as well. I have Hollow winning versus Tay Rock. By the way, I know a lot of people try to make that battle clear in favor of Rock. I had it being debatable. I gave
No,
the edge to
that was
Hollow.
super debatable. It's just that the seatbelt bar was one of the biggest lines in battle rap history now. By now, so that's what most people think about. Years later, is just that bar.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
had
good
I had
battle.
Hollow first and third in that one.
Yeah, I believe I did too. I mean, I had to revisit it, but I believe I had Hollow winning that as well.
Yeah, so now I think that's all the main events: Hitman, Calico, Danny J, Rum, Hollow. See, I'm biased for that Calico and Hitman battle. I like Calico, one of my favorite battle rappers ever. So it's like anytime he, especially a battle like this where it's main event, some major on the line, I tend to always give him the edge. I just like it. I just like how he rap. I like how he talk. And battling Hitman, I wasn't really into this battle because I'm like, why are y'all battling? It's not really a real grudge there. But the way they've been talking, because I've been watching their interviews and I've been paying attention, like they really got like a certain tension there where I think this is gonna be a personal talk to you. Like I think it's gonna be one of those type of battles. The way they've been rolling this battle out, my expectations kind of shot through the roof.
Yeah, because they were pretty close up until about a year ago, and I forgot exactly what happened. It was something like a brotherhood comment or something by Calico, and Hitman didn't like it, and it kind of set it off. That was a year ago, and ever since they've just been going back and forth, being real petty. So I'm glad it finally got set up. I'm from the Midwest, so I like them both, but it is a weird matchup. They got two completely different styles, so we'll see how it goes. But I
Yeah.
don't know if the Hitman that battle Cassidy shows up, Calico wins. But if both of them on their A game shows up, it's going to be a really good battle.
A game on A game. Who you have winning that battle? A game on A game.
Mm. See, the thing about A game Hitman is usually he only wins like that first round or like one of the rounds. So I'd probably still say Calico 2-1.
Yeah. I see. I can. I'm going Cal. Cal in my top five.
Cal's not my top five, but I do like his content a lot.
Like if I'm looking at his like, cause he don't lose battle. Like if you really look at his career, he don't be losing battles.
Yeah, that's the thing with Calico is like no matter if you like him or not, he doesn't lose. So whether you got him in your top 10 or bottom 10, whatever you do, you really can't say too many battles he's lost though, whether you like him or you don't.
Yeah. So yeah, nah, all these cards are definitely dope. I'm interested to see how they all play out. Obviously, the Born Legacy one have to wait for that on the app. So I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. Mainly Facebook, 'cause I know how the West is about Twitter. Y'all, for some reason, y'all hate Twitter. It's like Twitter is you just hate Twitter for some reason. I don't get it. It's all right. Yeah, I
It's the
mean, so
same.
I'm definitely go ahead.
I said it's the same way in Cleveland. We have about 100 battle rappers here, and I think only maybe 7 of them are on Twitter.
I've been telling y'all for years, get a Twitter account. That's where everybody just get Twitter, talk shit on there, get people aware of you there, and they just go straight to the Western Conference, and it's like, God, like I get it, but come on, man.
Facebook groups were popping like 6, 7 years ago. Now Twitter's been the place to go for battle rap for at least 2 to 3 years. So I don't know why people aren't over there.
Definitely, definitely. All right, let me see. Yes, around that time. I know it's damn near what 2 a.m. Where you at right now, Rev?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on that new Loki to drop, so that's why
The
I'm
new
up.
Loki. Oh, that's on. What's that? Disney Plus.
Yep.
Actually, that's crazy. I literally just got the Hulu Disney Plus little
That's what I got.
subscription recently, so I might look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up on all them shows.
I
I've
I
not
just got
watched
it a
any of
month
them yet.
ago, and I watched all the Marvel joints, like, and then I watched that Star Wars Mandalorian too. So, and then I'm gonna cancel as soon as Loki's over. I think it's got 2 more episodes. I'm gonna cancel, and then I'll revisit it. That's what I do. I get the streaming site, binge watch everything, and then I cancel it for like 6 months. Then I come back and binge watch everything again.
I'm glad you gave me the guidance for this. I'm definitely gonna do that right now with this. Only thing I really need is Hulu. Hulu do have a couple shows that I really fuck with.
Hulu's got the good shows like while you're eating and you're just like half paying attention. And you don't really want to like watch. Hulu's got the best content. Like I'll throw on like Amazing Race or like a cooking competition or something I don't have to watch all the way, and I just eat and watch Hulu.
Snowfall's on there, right?
Yeah, but
I
I
gotta
gotta wait
watch
for
that.
that.
I've not seen that show yet. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, Snowfall's a great show. People put it up there with The Wire and stuff, and they're crazy, but it is a good show.
Yeah, I do remember. Ledge had a problem with that. He
I
hates
do think
people.
Snowfall's better than Power though. If you like Power.
Never watched Power. I see. There's a lot of shows I have not watched, and people like I tend to
I wouldn't recommend Power because like the first two seasons are like strong, and then it kind of just
tails
slowly
off.
declines. In my opinion, it's not a bad show. It's just not one I'd be like, yeah, you gotta watch Power. Some people love that show though. Some people got it like top three, but Snowfall's better in my opinion. That's a good watch on Hulu.
I heard that, man. Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Plug everything for the people so they can rock with you, man. Because you low key the goat out here, and people don't really be knowing.
Yeah, I stay low key. The people in the know what's up though. It's the Ref. My name's Ref Nelson. I manage funds. I do graphics for like half the media platforms and battle rap. I'm not gonna name them all off, but including Nico and Ledge that y'all all know. You know what I mean? That's the two most important on this channel. Is I do graphics
Talk
for
about
Nico
it.
and Ledge. That's all you need to know. So yeah, follow me. Hit me up if you need some work.
Yeah, man. Nah, shout out to everybody who pulled up on the YouTube, man. I know this was a very late stream. I was supposed to stream like 2 hours prior. Had some other shit come up, so definitely appreciate everybody who did pull up on me. Definitely will be streaming tomorrow on time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. West to Watch will be here. Next verse Nitty will be one of the battles, and then we'll definitely be streaming other battles for battlers who have battles coming up this weekend. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Nico TV at Nico TV _ on Twitter. Outside